whispers in the sky, threads of light where stars align, a dance of echoes soft and kind. We float, we fall, we rise in the arms.
Dear family of light, nature is but another name for health. This is a quote by Henry David Thoreau, which wrote the Walden in the 19th century, so probably 150 years ago, maybe even more. So he wrote this during the Industrial Revolution, and he understood the importance to spend time in nature, so he decided to do 1 year or maybe more of living in total isolation and in nature. And then he wrote the book about what he learned and the lessons that he received from nature. There are today 4.5 billion people which live in urban area. Most of them are disconnected with nature. Today I want to show you the 10 major benefits of living in nature, which I have wrote down here on my computer. So the first one is it reduces stress and anxiety, because when you spend all your day in the city surrounded by noise, with a cell phone or watching a screen, your entire system is bombarded by information, and this information is very heavy load to handle. So the more time you can spend in nature, and the more your system can relax. Then the second one is the cleaner breathing. So, of course, the quality of air is a big issue in most of the city in which we live in today, at least till the moment we will transition to a fully electric vehicle. But for now, most of the time, the breathing is very heavy in cities, and many doctors compare living in a high, dense, populated city than smoking a pack of cigarettes, maybe 10 up to 20 cigarettes a day, which is a heavy load for your lungs. So again, if you want to clean your system and improve your general well-being, try to, if you live in a big city, try to live at least near a big park, so you can go there and breathe some fresh air and some fresh oxygen that comes from plants. Then the third one is better sleep. If you are surrounded by constant noise and constant light, especially light is the big issue. So try to make your room very dark. So your curtains should be very dark so you can improve your sleep. If you live in nature, of course, you will have natural darkness, which doesn't happen all the time. If you have full moon, then you will have a lot of light coming into your room, but it will be a natural light, and it disrupts your sleep less than artificial light. The fourth one is a stronger immune system, and this is connected with the concept of forest bathing. So there are these natural compounds are called phytoncides, which plants release to defend themselves from insects and other animals. And when you breathe them, what they do, they stimulate your defense system, your natural killer, so you can fight more actively viruses and even destroy cancer cell more easily. The fifth one is more physical activity. Of course, if you have a garden, You will do some gardening, you will have to cut the grass, or you will pick up herbs for your meals. So you will do activity or more activity. And also, you will like to spend more time in nature if you are surrounded by trees and grass and plants. If you are in the middle of the city, it's more difficult that you will move yourself, because walking in the streets implies that you have constantly to pay attention. Crossing the road, there are many people, so there are again a lot of distraction. Number 6 is creativity and focus. Nature has this beautiful capacity of improving our creativity. Nature inspires us to connect more deeply with ourselves, and so from this connection we can more easily express whatever is your art. Can be writing, painting, wood carving, but this connection make this art process, this expression process, more easy and more flowing. The number 7 is joyfulness and emotional balance. Of course, quiet landscape, quiet places like this in which I am, where which I use to create all this video, of course, promotes a sense of peace, a sense of internal quietness. You can also find internal silence in the middle of the city if you are trained enough to do so. But of course, if you want to train yourself to find this internal silence, the training has to be done also inside nature. So it's good to have a balance in your life. Number 8 is meaning and connection. The contact itself, when you do, for example, exercise of grounding, hugging a tree, and walking barefoot, these are all things that bring a lot of meaning into your life. You feel that what you are doing, it is in harmony with Gaia, with the planet in which we live in. Number 9, in simpler and healthy living. So you tend to go slower, you tend to have a more relaxing pace if you live in nature, if you listen to nature. You will stop working if it starts to rain strong, you will go inside. If you live constantly in an office, it doesn't matter if it rains or snow, you will always be there working. And so you disrupt this connection with earth and with the rhythm of earth. And this rhythm make also your sleep better, which we saw already in the number 2. So, and number 10 is self-reliance and resilience. So nature teach us uh, elasticity, teach us to this adaptability to the situation in which we are. So we adapt a lot depending on the climate, depending on the season, depending of what kind of job you have to do today. So is really a healthy living to spend time in nature, or to live in nature if you can. I choose the place where I live now because there is an old tree, a 90 years old ojé, which is considered a sacred tree in the Amazon shamanic tradition. And this tree told me, you will be my next guardian. This tree has telepathic capacity. And so I met many people like me that can talk with this tree, and they can receive information from him. Many trees have this capacity to communicate with us, but we lost somehow this connection with plants, and this is a shame because plants have so much to teach us. An animal also, I have here always with me two beautiful dogs, which are my teacher, one of my best master I ever had. They teach me to stay in presence, to forget about yesterday, to live simply and connected with nature. They always listen to the nature around them. They don't stay there thinking, oh, this guy told me bad things yesterday, I will ruminate on it. No. I mean, they don't, they will not spend time like that. They are always in presence. They are, of course, they are sad if you go away, so they are not capable of total independence, but they help you a lot to connect with nature and to live day by day, hour by hour. And also, they teach me that life is a game, to be joyful and to play more, to play a lot with life. So I am very honored to have them as my teacher. And again, our brothers from the Pleiades and our sisters from the Pleiades, they always remember us to honor Gaia. So whatever we do, whatever choice we make on how to live, on how to eat, let's always remember if all these choices are in harmony with Gaia or not. And if we live more in harmony with Gaia, we will have a more peaceful and a more meaningful life. So, this is everything for today. I wish you a lot of light. Stay connected with Gaia, and for now, be at peace, be at peace.